What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, come on in, say hello, like it, share it, subscribe it, replay rock stars. I love it when you leave your comments. Thank you so much for, watching my content, participating in the channel. This is going to be a weekly reading. We're just going to see what comes out here from a Libras. I'm getting someone around you bothering you. That could be like right now. But I'm already getting an energy. Anyway, it's 500. It's podcast episode 523. Let's do the thing, shall we? Come on in. We're dropping into the reading screen right now. I am getting someone. I don't know. Someone's around you, aggravating you in some way, bothering you. I don't know what that is. Let's see. For the week from a Libras. Hey, everybody in the shadows. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Come say hi. Click that live chat button down below. What is that energy? Yeah. Okay. So somebody is creating a tower moment for you. Okay. Some of you may be getting some sort of, I got Scorpio energy here, possibly Aries. This could be somebody causing financial issues, somebody asking you for money. This could also be on a good scale. For those of you waiting for a promotion or a job, looks like some of you might be getting a job. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign or earth sign. Some of you might be getting a job or a promotion from the boss. And I think you might end up taking the job. Something that is well deserved. I got Aquarius energy too. For those of you that this might be somebody bothering you, it's a bother. I'm getting a totally separate message. So for those of you where this person is going to be communicating with you, they're going to be asking you for money or something like that. Okay. If this is a job that's asking you for money, or just be aware of that, make the right decision for yourself. Don't get taken. Okay. And if it's a person in your life, spouse, friend, family member, I don't care who it is, is it really money that you have? And is it money that you're willing to let go of? That's all I got to say. So something I think it's an adult, not a child. Like, hey, mom, dad, I need some money. No, this is an adult asking for something. Okay. So some of you may be going through a breakup. Some of you may be moving house, selling house, relocating. Yeah. Like some of you may need to do some repairs on your home or to do something around your home. This may be involving selling a home, looking for properties, relocating, something like that, or just repairs on a home or something like that. So just be aware of that. That might be what the money is for, repairs on the house, something along those lines. Okay. I also have another person here that might be kind of pissed off at you. Be aware of, just make right decisions for yourself. Oh, so if you're dating somebody, this is not work related. Okay, thank you, Fred, for answering that. You have somebody possibly coming back. You may have turned this person down before. This person wants to see you, may want to take you out. This is a situation that didn't work out before. So I don't know if you dated this person for a long time. Could be a fire sign, possibly an earth sign. You may have dated this person or turned this person down, or they turned you down at some point. Things didn't work out with this person. This person wants to communicate with you. They want to get on the same page with you. They want to make sure that you're on the same page. Let's work things out, talk things out, date you, see a beautiful or handsome face. Yeah, you may have Damn. Okay. Holy Hello Kitty. I'm quite shocked and surprised right now by what I'm seeing. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. This could have been a third party at some point. Maybe this is somebody that you broke up with, that you dated. I don't think you were married to this person at all, or living with them. I think this was maybe a short-term dating thing, or maybe you were showing interest in them, and maybe this person didn't show interest in you. See, vice versa. It's a general reading. This person who maybe didn't have the confidence, or maybe they turned you down, or you turned them down at some point, or there could have been a third party there. This person is coming in serious. They're wanting to date you. They're putting the heart on the line. They're showing up absolutely heart wide open, ready for commitment. Ready for commitment. Some of you may even be getting a proposal. Not even joking. Not even a joking. Hierophant behind the Emperor. They are severely interested and serious about making an offer to you. What? And a Two of Cups to go with that. I'm going to see what's under here. Oh, there's the Magician. They are manifesting this. This is what they're wanting. There's that communication. Open, honest communication. I'm telling you, Five of Pentacles. So you may have... this is a shocker. Shocker. So this person, tell me about this person. I need to know more about this person. I'm like, Libras are like, you tell. Deets. I need deets. I don't want to say anything just yet. Oh my gosh, those are some awesome cards. Tell me why this person, three of Swords reversed. Tell me about that Knight. Not Knight. That's a King of Wands. Okay, so maybe there was distance between you and this person. This could have been somebody you met online, somebody from a distance. You are definitely dealing with somebody who, again, these two cards show back up. They were at the bottom of the deck. They weren't interested in love or working things out or being in a relationship. I don't know if you ever did anything with this person. If you did, it might have been just physical attraction, something like that. Maybe a friend of yours. I don't know. This is gorgeous. Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, strong. And I've got Earth, strong. So one of you may have been in another relationship at the time. Again, there could have been a third party. Third party could have been family, could have been friends. Here, it was either another relationship or they didn't want to be a supportive partner. They're coming back serious. Serious. The most serious I've ever seen. I mean, that is like, that's no joke. Emperor stands up and offers his heart or her heart. Backed by the Hierophant. You're more than likely going to marry this person. I mean, really. This person may not have been wanting to be in a relationship, or there was someone, could have been children, or could have been family that came between the two of you, or there was somebody keeping you apart, or there was a reason why you were kept apart. Could have just simply been that they didn't want to be in a relationship. Tell me more. Nope. Well, they're coming in Emperor, Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups. So prepare for that. Tell me more about this. Okay. For some of you, you are getting some sort of payout or some sort of job. Okay. Again, for those of you where it was someone's bugging you, on a more negative note, it looks like the person that's bugging you is asking you for money or something like that. Yeah, you might not be so nice. You might not be so nice. You might be like, nah. No. So you're going to have the decision to make either way. This, on a positive side, it's a promotion or job offer coming in. It looks very lucrative. For others of you, if there's someone bugging you about wanting money or needing money or something like that, asking you for money, it will be an adult, and you may end up having to say no. Like, absolutely not. No. Some of you are just going to be kind of chilling at home, possibly taking care of home, house maintenance, yard maintenance, repairs, things like that, or potentially selling a home or listing a home. Okay, some of you may be listing a home or looking at homes to purchase in the future. That's for some of you. Yeah, some of you are just this week going to be, it looks like you might be just looking at the possibilities for the future. Okay. Not really. I'm just kind of looking at your energy as in a general sense. How are you going to feel? That kind of thing. I don't think anything other than the money thing. You know, of course, if you've been looking for a job, waiting for a promotion, waiting for a job offer, that looks like it's coming. Making a decision about that one way or the other. There is a person coming in to communicate, take you out, see you face to face. They want to date you. They're very serious about you. That is a serious offer for many of you. I love it. And, you know, pretty much other than that, you're going to be chilling, kind of looking towards the future. Like where am I going to travel? Where am I going to move? Where am I going to relocate? What's the next step? Especially for those of you that are getting out of a long-term relationship or marriage or a long-term living situation. It looks like you're planning to end that. Some of you have ended it already, but you're looking towards like what comes next. Where am I headed next? Looks like a lot of, it looks like a lot of decisions being made this week, but it's chill. Like, okay, what are my next steps? You know, especially for those of you that are leaving or already ended a long-term relationship or marriage. What's my next steps? Where am I headed? Where am I going? What do I want my next direction to be? Just thinking about it. Okay. Just thinking about it. And there are some of you that might be ending a relationship, a long-term relationship this week. Making a final decision on ending a long-term situation. Now, that long-term situation can be a family situation, or it could be a relationship, whatever. You may just be deciding to change environments. Like, okay, I'm ready to move. I'm ready to change my location or whatever. So it's planning where you're headed next. And this is all within self. Keeping silent, making your moves. Okay, for those of you that are leaving a long-term relationship or planning on relocating, this is internal stuff. You're just thinking through this stuff. A lot of thoughts about where you're headed. Where am I headed? Where's this new job going to take me? Where is, after this ends, and maybe it was a long-term job that you were doing. Maybe you were doing this thing for a couple years. Oh boy. And deciding to take a new promotion, which means you'll be leaving a long-term financial situation, heading into a new bracket. Okay, where is that? What is that going to be? What are my financial projections? What will I be able to purchase? Will I have to relocate? Stuff like that. Just kind of looking towards the future. All right. I see you doing this yourself, because I was wondering if there's anybody in there doing it with you. No, this is self. This is self. You're making these decisions. You're thinking through these processes, and figuring out, okay, what if I take this job, or what if I take this promotion, or what if I leave this job, or what if I leave this relationship? Doing a lot of thinking, whatever it may be. And for those of you, I got to tell you, for those of you that have been, I got two messages here. it's definitely a week to celebrate. At least by the end of the week, I think a lot of you are going to be celebrating something. I was thinking about when I was shuffling the cards, this Five of Pentacles over here. Because that was more on the positive scale of those of you that are getting a promotion or a job offer. Or some sort of jackpot or money that's going to be coming in sometime within the next 7 days. I was thinking about that while I was shuffling. What came out was the Three of Cups. And I really feel like with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, for those of you that have been just biting the bullet, holding on, struggling to get through, but getting through nonetheless, and especially financially, it looks like hardships, you're overcoming hardships. Whatever this pentacle is, it's in the 3D, and this is an offer. I believe it's a financial situation that's going to be shifting for you, that's actually going to help change a lot of things for you financially. So if you've been out of a job, looking for a job, or you've been overworking, waiting on a promotion, whatever, looks like it's going to be a surprise offer or something that comes in really quickly, and it shifts your energy, it shifts your financial picture quite a bit. So then you can actually look at the future and go, okay, what kind of house can I buy? Where can I move? Or do I need to move for this? Or, what can I do now that I have money flow coming in? So I like that. It's definitely going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel excited and feeling happy. And for those of you, another note, for those of you that have been, you're not dealing with the loss of a relationship. You're not dealing with, leaving a live-in situation, the loss of a relationship or a long-term situationship or anything like that. For those of you that have been by yourself, single, independent, and free, staying to yourself, not a whole bunch happening, been going through some sort of guru up-leveling, healing journey, that kind of shit, where you're by yourself and not really much has been happening. You're going to be getting out. It looks like you are going to be getting out, meeting somebody, and there's possibly someone coming back that somehow you already know. Could be a friend of yours, something like that wants to level up a connection. And that's dating, spending time with friends and family, getting out and enjoying yourself. I like that. But behind the scenes, Libras are going to be thinking themselves through some stuff. So I got 2 levels of Libras here. 2 levels of Libras here. Going to be making some decisions. Any messages from Libras? Me and my daughter went yesterday to the island nearest me. And we had lunch. We had a late lunch. And then we had a really lovely stroll along the shops. It looks kind of like Diagon Alley from Hogwarts. And we went to the shops, and we haven't walked down there. I haven't walked down there with her since she was little. So now that she's a teenager, we walked the shops, and we went into a couple different shops and got to shop around and do some things. We went to this one shop, and it had every damn thing. It had every friggin' thing you could it had toys, it had knickknacks, it had everything. And I looked the whole store over. It even had ice cream. Like, they scoop the ice cream, they make the milkshakes, all of that. It was like they had everything. Me and my daughter both looked the whole store over, and they only had one deck. I said, if the store has only one deck, I will get this deck. Because, I like decks. I love decks. But I said, if this is the only one I find in this store, I'll buy it. And it was the only one. And we looked everywhere. Anyway, I thought that was fun. So that was a fun outing. And apparently Universe wanted me to have this deck. So, no shame. Okay. Be bright and be happy. You shall shine. Okay. So this is going to be a week for you to stand up, for you to be in your power as King and Queen of Swords here. You're showing up as your energy. So you're making some really beautiful, decisions this week. And you've got some offers coming in. I mean, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you also have a 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups with someone who is serious about connecting with you. Very serious. Diamonds are coal who handled pressure well. This one I like. What's up, Crystal? How you doing, babe? I love this one. Diamonds are coal who handled pressure well. So for those of you that are being pressured and you have somebody, looking for money, asking you for money, you're going to handle that pressure very well. For those of you that are dealing with financial situations, you may have been in a 5 of Pentacles for a while. It looks like you're going to be getting some offer, some money, something that comes in that allows you to be able to be in a position of making fucking choices. Let's say, for instance, let me just use this as an example. You went through a separation, or you're going through a separation, whatever it may be, and you don't have as much money as you used to because you're used to sharing that money with your previous partner, right? Whatever it may be. But when you separate, or you're in separation, you're trying to separate, well, maybe you don't have a job, or maybe you need more money. That money is coming in, or that job is coming in, that's going to allow you to have choices and options. So that is going to elevate your energy. It's going to make you feel so much better because you'll have money to go out. You'll have money to go see your friends. You'll have money to spend time with, look, I can actually buy an apartment, or I can go get a condo, or I can rent an apartment, or whatever it is. You'll have choices that will allow you to make moves moving forward. Because if we ain't got no money and we got to relocate, or we got to move, or we got to make changes, that can be really stressful. So I think there are some of you, again, I got like two or three different levels of Libras here. So looks like there's going to be something coming through, and it could be through the sale of a house, or property that allows you to have this money to move or relocate. For those of you that's the case, take the road less traveled and you'll find joy. Okay, so some of you are doing something different, or you might need to do something different. Get out of your cage, get out of your comfort zone. For those of you that have been in hermit mode, maybe possibly stretch your limits and get out there and be seen or heard, or just do something different. For those of you that this is a job offer or something coming in, there's going to be some decisions that need to be made. You have no problem making decisions this week. You are aware, you're paying attention, you're King and Queen of Swords. You'll handle it, no problems, no stress, no worries. And something about take the road less traveled and you'll find joy. So that could be an online job, or doing something different, or different than you used to do. Pay attention to that. Bottom of the deck, aspire to inspire. And I think this is you just looking forward. Now that this week, something is going to shift that allows you to make decisions further in the future. It's like you're planning further ahead, maybe even months ahead, maybe even years in the future. But whatever is occurring or happening is allowing you to put that picture together in your head. So I want you to know that whatever it is that you're planning for the future, it looks like it's going to be making you happy. Even if it's like this relationship, this person that wants to date you, where's it headed? Just think good thoughts and positive thoughts about it. See where it goes. You know what I'm saying? This money coming in that's going to help someone here, leave a bad situation, or make some sort of change, relocation or something like that. Hey, selling a home, buying a home, whatever it may be. Coming out of a 5 of Pentacles is great shit. That's great news, because you may have been down on your luck for quite some time. A lot of you may have been real quiet and lonely, or just, alone and not really going anywhere, doing anything. Looks like your energy is changing, and some things are coming in that might be quite surprising. It might be a very surprising week for you, and I love it for you because it looks like it's going to be fun. All right. Until next time, like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and replay rock stars. Let me know what's up in the comment section down below. Take care. Namaste.